So today I'm going to give you a different piece of arsenal for your weaponry, okay, with regards to how to control trajectory on your pitch shots and chip shots, okay, from what we've already learned with the throw and the roll release techniques, okay, so the throw release. So this is going to help you have a few more shots in your bag, basically. That's going to give you some different options when the shot dictates it. So anyway, come on, let's go do it. So over the last few weeks, I've been talking to you about how we use this hand and this right, or your trail hand if you want to talk about it, and how we use what we call a throw release. So this motion here where the wrist hinges back, hits the ball, train, and then hits through, we can actually control trajectory on your pitch shots, okay, giving you a bit more of distance control and flight control to hit various different shots. So it's very, very simple on how we actually do this. So what we're actually looking for is how we control this right wrist, and I can control trajectory with my golf club, okay, with my right hand. Now, because I'm a right-handed golfer, obviously. Now, my normal impact position would be around here somewhere where there's a slight bit of a hinge back in my right wrist. This gives me that shaft lean that we all look for, so I get better contact on the ball. But what I can also do though is I can vary this. I can actually make sure that this wrist stays hinged a little longer, and this actually takes loft off the club face. All right. But then what I can also do is I can then also increase that angle or this hinge, and this actually will add loft to the club face. So it's as if I'm holding the club in my hand. I can either take loft off by adding this, and I feel as though my knuckles are closer to my forearm, or I can increase that if I bow this a lot to almost as well, it's almost 90 degrees to the ground, okay? So, and I can bring it back to normal for a normal shot. So you can control trajectory by using your right hand. And we generally start this off by practicing just some one-handed shots, okay? I do this anyway, just some one-handed shots, just practicing various techniques. And I just practice this feeling of either hinging it and keeping the hinge there, or I allow the club head to pass my hands and create a lot more height. So I'm just going to basically just sort of hinge and hold it, and that makes it come out a lot lower, and that's going to run more to the hole. Or I'm going to increase the hinge, okay, and release it under the ball. It's quite a hard pan here today, but we'll do our best. So we're just going to release the club a bit more back and through, and you can see how that flies a lot higher, okay, and stops a lot quicker. So I'd have to hit that a bit harder, but you can see how I can vary the flight of the shot, okay, and I'll try and do just a normal return, and that's going to run out quite nicely just with one hand, and I'm able to control the trajectory by just using my right hand only. So we do that a few times, and then what you can do there is you can then just take the club with both hands on and play the same thing, but I'm just using my right hand to feel trajectory. So let's go low. So it comes out low. Okay, I've kept that right wrist hinged a bit longer. It's come out quite fast. Let's go a little higher. So I'm going to go a little higher in this one. So I'm just going to release the club a little bit more. That's going to go higher. Okay, better. And I'm just going to play a normal shot. So let's just play a normal shot. Just going to play it, return it to a normal trajectory, and that's just going to give me a little bit of both, bit of height, bit of run as well. So it really depends on the situation that you've got on the green. So I could have the flag that's very, very close to the edge of the green. I'd probably want to go with a higher route, okay, if I had to go over things. If the pin was at the back, okay, which I've got some at the back here on our driving range, our fabulous driving range here, I can practice various variations by landing in the middle of the green, just letting it run up the rest of the hole by just playing a lower trajectory. So learning to do this is pretty crucial really in learning to flight the ball different heights. This will translate, if you can do it with your pitching wedge, this then translates into your full swing. You can then do this up to, and yes, with the driver. You need to hit that little low flighty one with the driver, just hold that angle a little longer, take the loft off the club, off it goes like a bullet. Or you want to hit it higher, let it release, it will go higher. All right, so learning to control trajectory by using your hand, okay, for pitching, it doesn't necessarily have to be for pitching, but you can use it for pitching. It's going to give you those different flights and different heights, okay? Really, really crucial if you want to be able to learn to control trajectory on the ball. So I'm just going to do it from this angle just so you can see it again. So really what I'm trying to do here through impact, so my setup is the same as, let's just say you know how to set up to the ball, your feet a little close together, pressure into the left foot, I can feel it in my left heel a little bit, or into my left foot, my hands will be slightly forward, and I play the ball more or less in the center of my stance. Again, this can have a dictation on trajectory as well, but that could be a totally different video altogether. But basically, I'm just going to feel those three movements. So I'm going to feel as though that I'm holding the angle with my right hand, and you can see how this puts my hands a lot more ahead of the ball, normal, and then more flighted or more height. So by varying this wrist angle, it's going to vary my flight. And that's all we're going to do here basically. You're just going to learn to hit it low, normal, or high. And that's all we're going to try and do here. So let's try and go a little higher. So I'm just going to go back, higher. Okay, cool. This one I'm going to go a little lower, so it feels like I'm just chasing it forward a little bit more. This will have to land short of the green, so just back, chases it forward. Yep, I'll take that one all day long. And then I've just got my normal trajectory. I'm going to return it and just allow it to just hinge a little bit or release through, just a little bit, hinge and through. There we go. Yeah, lovely. So that's how you can control trajectory, by controlling the face, okay? I would always suggest you keep it as low to the ground as possible. Everybody's always trying to flight it nice and high. It does depend on the situation, but learn these three trajectories by learning to control your wrist angle. You're going to have three different shots already. We're just with one club. I was using a 54 degree here. I have 58, I have 50, 54, 58. I can do this with all three, and I get different distances and different trajectories, okay? But really, really important that you learn to do this first before you do anything else. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends as well. Also down below, I'm offering a free swing analysis on Skillist. Okay, so if you want to find me and have a free swing analysis and see how we can improve your game, especially I'm looking for golfers really that want to break 80. If you want to break 80 on the golf course, I've got this 6-month plan where we work through your whole game. We give you strategies, we give you short game, long game, better driving. We can make your golf game better, okay? Please go and check it out. There's a link below where you fill out a form. I then, been attacked here by a fly. I then fill out I then send you all the details that you need. We can have a chat about it, and then we can take you from there. So I really want to help golfers because I believe they can really break 80 if they learn all these different skills and different techniques, okay? Anyway, thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like I say, because you're doing me all a wonderful favor. And comment below. I want to hear your thoughts about the golf swing. What you want to know, ask me a question. I'm more than happy to answer it. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I'll catch you next time.